Let's test my audio just a bit before that. No, this is the real game. Cyberpunk 2077, guys. If you ever never seen it before, it was taken away from consoles, sadly, because it had so many glitches and issues. This PC version I have, it does have a bit of glitches and issues in it, but it's different in that direction. It's quite a few less than the console version. But it still works.
Regina Jones here.
Hopefully I'll enjoy so far. Like I said, hopefully you'll
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel.
Like I said, with the COVID pandemic still going on, hopefully it's not getting you down too much. Hopefully I'll enjoy the show so far. And hopefully be able to do some more content off my PC. This, of course, is the PC version of 2077. And like I said, there's many different versions.
How you like my new punching bag?
Now.
Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping. Curious to see how he handles the likes of me. So how about it?
Why not?
Let's do this. Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
If science okay, go.
Leave me alone!
You got one hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say? You mentioned something about fighting. I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative. Yeah, lucrative for who? You or me? Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest. Sounds fair. It's like I said, good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear? Crystal. Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside of Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Yeah, Cyberpunk has got a real bad rap, but I very doubt. I will say this, not very doubt. It just got bad rap because of the fact that when it first came out, it was actually really extremely glitchy, and it wasn't optimized for consoles. But now they're starting to work on it, which is really great. If you ever actually check up on their website and whatnot, you'll find out all the information that they actually do produce right now. And some of the stuff is pretty good, actually. Some of the updates are pretty good too. Like, this is an earlier version of the game. It's still a bit glitchy even on for PC, but it's not bad. Okay.
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that he's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Ooh, nice.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, I say.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is on his own.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V.
I just can't wait for this game to come back to console because it is a good game. Like I said, I finished it once already. This is my second
Brought your
run.
wheels.
But I will
Gave
tell
it to
you,
my guy yesterday to
crazy.
smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some of the stuff in this is pretty cool. It reminds me of
Top-notch
just,
work Miguel did. Rides
it
like
reminds
it
me of
looks.
just basically
We'll see about that.
complete work of
rolling
Grand
or
Theft
what?
Auto, but it can definitely be done.
Let's feel this factory
a heck of a
no
lot better. Well, they're slowly working on it. Like I mean, this is a long way to go, but once you get there and get going, that'll be perfect.
First stop. Ripper Duck and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know? This is it. Come on, baby. Find me once Vic's done dusting your servants. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up first.
Too high of a level. I don't know why that's activated right away. It's just one of the glitches in the game that you can't really avoid. And once that is activated, you get shot at anyway. So
First stop. Ripper Duck.
Try to get that.
Easy on the
away
gas,
from
huh?
that.
I just ate.
All right,
I was
let's go
supposed to
down.
stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
Oh crap!
Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know? Yeah, this is it. Come on, V.
Taking fire!
Hash out what Dex has cooked up.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
All right, sweet, sweet.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Sockets.
Experiencing
Hello, sockets.
migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
Yep.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
All right. Cozy, comfy chair. Ah. Ooh.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
Sweet.
Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
Sweet. La doo 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 doo. Oops. Okay. It's done. That's done. Which one's a bit better one? 11 street credits. I don't have them right now. It's 2 available items. Available items on this. I need a bunch of street credits for that. So.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner.
Nice.
Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
Sweet. There's arm.
Just like that. Thanks.
Nice, thanks.
Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting.
You gotta love that anesthetic.
Feel anything?
No.
Same as always. Don't feel a thing. You ask me that every time, you know? Not as if things are gonna be any different today.
Sure thing, kid. I mean, not like there's any risk of a stroke or paralysis, but what do I know? I'm just a doctor. That's what I thought. Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Better than ever.
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
Sounds like a good thing.
I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Sweet.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from. up, you idiot.
So good. As I said before, I can't wait to see these steps. It's going to be really,
Your
really
heart
stacked
chakra
into the
looks a little
console.
out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Hopefully it comes with extra knowledge.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber-psycho attacks in this city is on the rise. Now, that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Okay. Guys want to talk to Jax? Yeah, Jax.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh.
Just-
Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
Got love rolling.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bang? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
It's first place or no place, Dex. Cost isn't a factor.
Classic. I'd expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Nah, that's not a problem at all. Not at all.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Maelstrom, what's the issue?
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Sure. Gotta love those shirts.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all.
Sissy.
Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggie's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Sounds like good to me. And here comes the ride. Hopefully you enjoyed the show so far, guys. This is basically Cyberpunk 2077. It was basically taken away from consoles, from the PlayStation 4 and the other consoles as well, for a time until the X start working on it. The Xbox is still going strong with this game, and
One more thing,
just
Mr.
because of its, like I said, Microsoft.
Wildlife?
But
Blaze of glory.
hopefully it comes back to the PlayStation 4 or even PlayStation 5 in the future. Hopefully be something that would be looking forward to once you get all the glitches and stuff worked out a little bit more. It might be a little bit later game to actually get the stuff worked out. But like I said, on the PC, it still works quite well. And the frame rate is not bad either. Like, I mean, I'm doing about 55 to 60 frames per second right now. And
Jackster,
I'm doing
talk
about
to
70
Dex.
to 80 with it using ray tracing, so it's not too bad.
Big deal.
But they're still slowly working on that. They're slowly ironing stuff out.
I to want to
so
check our pro
it's just
cred.
more of a time.
To me, it feels more like
when
you
it comes
tangled us
to,
up with
getting
Maelstrom and
the game up
Militech.
and
There's this
getting
combat
the
bot,
information in there.
military prototype.
Anyway,
Maelstrom
guys,
clept it.
thanks for
Then
tuning
Dex
in.
paid
And
to
hopefully
take it
we'll
off their
catch you on the
hands
next
just
time.
before the Gangoon